Okay, that should appear in a second. If anybody's there, sort of jazz. But here,
Updated. Please check it on the map.
okay, and we're going to be careful today because well, we're just going to keep flying it.
Don't worry about it.
No. I don't know if any of you guys can see me today, but this is Ari from Remote Pilots Australia, and I am doing a little flight through the old road bridge at Beenleigh on the Pacific Highway and the Logan River. And this bridge was built, I'm not sure exactly, around 1950, and was continuously in use until after the turn of the millennia here, when they built the two new bridges, which I'll show you shortly, over to the right. My parents used to use this bridge, and my brother Phil and I have torn across it at in excess of 120 miles an hour back in the day. Not that I could even suggest who might drive at that speed. Been quite a while since I've done a live stream, guys. I did try and kick it off without much success before, and I thought it wasn't working. So if you've been sitting here watching, my apologies. I've got no way of watching the chat that's going on. And the bridge here has recently had a renovation. It's been painted and de-rusted. And yeah, this used to be the main highway that I'm walking over to from the Gold Coast to Brisbane, and it's now been replaced by this over there. We're going a little bit of height. I'm flying the Mavic 2 Zoom today. I had a little bit of problems with it for a month or so there, and which manifested itself while I was out flying with Matt from Northeast Productions, and yeah, it managed to scare both him and I half to death. And it turned out that what had happened was when the last update came out for the Pro and the Zoom was a little bit tardy being released over here, and they released the controller software, which I flashed the day before we went out, and then they released the aircraft, which came out when Matt and I were flying. So I flashed it, and yeah, yeah, there we go. And there's a few people watching. Just hey, Thomas O'Sullivan, and hey, Gary. Hello, guys. I've probably got messages. I've got, my brother just showed me on the phone. I've got messages probably waiting from both of you. I've had a few dramas with some young people, homeless young people I've been assisting, and I just haven't really been up to doing the internet thing. So yeah, in case you joined me a bit late, this is the old road bridge across the Pacific Highway between Brisbane and the Gold Coast. It hasn't been in use for about 20 or so years now. They keep it going as a historic site. I tried to fly it once a few months back now, and two things put me off. One, they were renovating it at the time, and the other thing was we had swallows, nesting swallows. And I don't care if they are only half the size of a Mavic. We all know what happens if you have a collision, which is the swallow loses and the drone loses. Sorry? Yeah, I saw Tom there. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Matt's on as well, hey? Buffering a bit. Sorry, guys. It's not a great signal here. I'm getting 30 frames up, so that's something. Yeah, so I'm telling him, the brother and I have been across this at 120 miles an hour, and we're just looking up the Logan River here. I'm just climbing to get well above the wires, and I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to pack it in for one swallow. There's my brother and I. Oh, I forgot I had a zoom. Don't know who those ugly swine are. Wave at the drone, Phil. Wave at the drone. See, he's not deaf much, is he?
Hello, what's happened here?
I don't know, mate.
I haven't done anything.
There we go, that's the one.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Just look for something that says live. I never claim to be live, but I'm still warm. I'm always warm. You notice that I've been going to the Matt North School of Cinematography here, which is the slow and smooth school of flight, and I'm going to wash off a bit of height here. Yeah, I know, Phil, I saw them. I'm trying to decide whether I've got the pluck to fly under the bridge, but as Matt pointed out to me quite rightly, you get all these kids who fish off here, and for all I know there's fishing line hanging below that I can't see, and I wouldn't like to hear a kaplonk. Suppose I should just stop walking and get a bit of footage without me in it. I'm enjoying this, guys. I haven't flown for a long time. Need to gain some height here because I've got a large eucalypt just on the bank. Which I want to clear. He's just coming into shot now. Now we're going to change mode, and I'm going to make a pass across the top of the bridge. Hey Mike, how are you, my friend? It's It's been a good time to catch up with you guys. Going to go right down the end there, pick up a bit of height. This bike path used to be the main highway from the Gold Coast to Brisbane. There's my court. Oh, it says it's all avoided an obstacle. I'm hopeful that that's a bird.
Where are you?
Down near the car, Phil.
Oh.
So I'll just do a little... And there's the current road bridge and the highway to the Gold Coast in that direction. And then if I was to go the other way, that's Brisbane, up that way. Or Brisbane, as so many of the people in North America call it. Alright guys, I'm down to about 55% of battery. I'm going to make another pass over the bridge. While I'm heading back, and then I'm going to land it. Probably not going to stream anything more. I'll get some more footage, but I won't bore you. Thanks for...
Driving on the wrong side.
Yeah, no. We're driving on the right side, which is the left side, and it's definitely the right side on the left, because that's where the Romans drove their chariots. And you can look that up. The old river. Tom agrees with me that we're on the correct side. Well, we'll stop this right side and wrong side. We're on the correct side. Oh dear guys, it's been good to catch up with you. We've still got less than pleasant weather here. It'll be about 32 or 33 degrees Celsius, which I think is about high 80s or 90 thereabouts in Fahrenheit, but it's down from the 40 degrees and etc. that we've had. Alright, I'm just going to head back down to the car and put it on the deck, and then I'll actually, no I'm not, I'm going to bring it back to me, and I'm going to put it down here on the bridge, just to be difficult. Where am I? There we are. Okay, I'm going to put it down here on the bridge and we'll change batteries, Phil. I can do that. Yeah. This is easy. Hold my beer.
Everybody's driving on the wrong side.
No, we're right.
Look what happened to the Romans.
Yeah, that's right. They ruled for 2,000 years, and they were smarter than to elect Donald Trump. Never mind. I never said that. Actually, I'm a bit better disposed towards old Don this week. I know it's a bit of a controversy in the US, but I do think Tehran needed a bit of a bloody nose there. They've been getting a bit full of themselves, and even though I don't like Don personally, I think that they should leave him alone, leave his powers alone, and let him do what he needs to do. You don't second guess your head of state. Yeah, just trying to get myself. All right, guys, I'm going to shut off there. Thank you very much for joining us. And let me have a quick look. So Gary and Tom and Mike, thanks very much, guys. It's been a long time. When you're talking to Matt North, tell him I went flying without him. All right, guys, thanks very much. Cheers for now.